Welcome back to the Cross TV with your boy, The Cross. This is a crazy story out of Tampa. Apparently, there's an NFL player that plays for Detroit, Torian, and these two cats are tied into a robbery kidnapping. This guy played for the Detroit Lions, so he's an NFL player, so he's making money. So let's just, as you know, take this back.
First here at 5, several suspects have been arrested in Tampa in an alleged armed robbery and kidnapping. A number of them are linked to an NFL player, and 2 of those defendants appeared in court this morning for a pretrial detention hearing. Fox 13's Kylie Jones is joining us live with the details. Kylie, what more can you tell us?
Well, Haley, detectives say this is a tangled web that weaves back to Detroit Lions cornerback Terrion Arnold. Prosecutors said that armed robbery and kidnapping was reported just days after high-end bags, guns, a cell phone, and $100,000 in cash were stolen from a home in Largo. From stolen valuables to an alleged armed robbery and kidnapping, investigators say the web of players involved traces back to NFL star Terrion Arnold.
And then these other people that we're going to talk about in terms of suspects, are they all in some way, shape, or form sort of connected to him?
Yes.
The investigation began earlier this month. Detectives say 3 men reported an armed robbery and kidnapping. According to court documents, the men were lured to this Tampa apartment complex by these 2 women.
Here we go. So, young ladies, don't get yourself caught up in this dumb stuff. If somebody's trying to hire you to lure some people, you gotta be like, you don't want no parts of that. So, this story gets crazier and crazier.
Lindell Hudson and Christian Williams were allegedly hiding out waiting for them.
They are battering the 3 victims, and they are pistol whipping them. And they are taking a handgun and sticking it into the mouth of a victim.
All right, man, they watch too much GTA. I mean, this is some serious up Hollywood movie stuff here. Luring people to this rental, then pistol whipping them, and you know you're going to get caught. And then this NFL player somehow tied into it. Man, you got to leave that life alone, especially if you're doing something positive, making serious money.
Detectives say Hudson and Williams were demanding their property. A Tampa police detective says that property in question, high-end items, valuables, and cash that were reported stolen from a home in Largo a few days before this. On Tuesday, at a pretrial detention hearing for Hudson and Williams, a detective said the home was an Airbnb rented by Detroit Lions cornerback Terrion Arnold.
There were items that came up missing. And then on a second occasion, approximately a week after that, there were more items that came up missing.
During the hearing, investigators confirmed Hudson is part of Arnold's security team. Williams is believed to be Arnold's cousin.
That big goofy guy is part of your security team. Where'd you get him from? Look like straight off the streets. Security team people don't look like that. So this guy, this NFL player, is rolling with these hoodlums. Once you make it, you got to put that life behind you. Now look what it got you.
The same alleged victims who are alleged to have stolen a bunch of property, correct?
By the suspect, yes.
So it's the suspects blaming the alleged victims blaming the suspects, but here today you have chosen to believe the alleged victims.
Correct.
Solely on hearsay from both parties.
Correct.
Hudson's attorney also pointed out that he wasn't identified by name in the initial warrant.
For all we know, Mr. Hudson is not even there. For all we know, Mr. Hudson's downstairs. They have put forth no evidence that Mr. Hudson even had knowledge or intent to kidnap anybody, to hold anybody hostage.
After hours of back and forth,
I am not finding them guilty today. It's a very different standard. But the text messages are very compelling.
The judge ordered both Hudson and Williams to be held without bond on some of those charges. The judge also said Hudson and Williams both have no prior criminal history, and there are additional suspects also believed to be involved in this tangled case. Now, it's not clear at this point whether any arrests have been made in connection with those reported thefts, or where all of those stolen items are, but we are working to get more information on that from Largo Police, guys.
All right, Kylie Jones reporting tonight. Kylie, thank
Yeah, we're gonna have to check out the update on this one because this is definitely not making sense. Judge is not gonna find them guilty. How did they find these two people? So obviously there's something. He said there's text messages. So man, I hope this is not true that this NFL player, he's a rookie. I think he's been playing 1 year, going on his second year. You got the world in front of you and you still hanging around with these hood animals, these hood rats, and nothing good comes from it. And why are you leaving all this valuable stuff just laying around? So obviously there's a lot to this story, and I want to keep y'all posted as I find out. As always, thanks for tuning in to the Cross TV with your boy. Until next time.